Thank you to everybody who has been watching my embroidery videos. I know this is something new, so thank you so much for trusting me on this journey. I appreciate you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hey now, it's your girl ChonitaNicole, and welcome to Do Dream On if you're new, and if you're already a dreamer, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Okay, today I'm so excited to show you how I embroidered this. It's actually a crop top, y'all. I ain't gonna show y'all all that, but it's actually a crop top from Five Below, and I'm gonna show you how I use my Ricoma EM1010 that's behind me to do it. So I'm so excited. Y'all, look how good. Look how good. Oh yeah, I've been working. Shout out to Sharon. Shout out to Sharon, Sewing and Crafting with Sharon. Follow her on YouTube. Join her group because she's my digitizer who digitizes. But yeah, I love it. I'm so excited. So let's just jump into how I did it. Let's go. Okay guys, we are back with another embroidery shirt, but this is actually like a half top, crop top. That's a sweater from Five Below. Yes, $5 is so cute. You guys probably remember from one of my Five Below hauls. I did have some hauls that I didn't show, so hopefully you saw it already. Anywho, we are going to grab our cut away stabilizer, and what I'm going to do is cut it away. No, that's really what I'm going to do. Anywho, I am taking this 12.2 by 8.2 hoop, and I'm going to make sure that the cutaway is larger than the hoop. You have to make sure that the cutaway is larger than the hoop to make sure that the stabilizer stabilizes, right? We're going to hoop our sweater crop top shirt inside here, and we just want to make sure that it's nice and tight and secure. So I took my nice little scissors, cut that off, and then I just want to make sure I don't have an excess amount of stabilizer, so I did scoot it over a little bit and cut some of that off. Now it's literally going to fit on top of there perfect, so we could go ahead and hoop this thing. So that's what I'm just working on doing. I'm going to put the bottom part of the hoop inside of my crop top, and that's the bottom part right there. It has those nice little knobs where you can tighten it up or loosen it up. So I'm going to put that inside of my crop top there, and then I'm going to put my stabilizer, the cutaway stabilizer, on top of that hoop. As I stated earlier, this is going to make sure that when I'm threading the crop top, that the threads stay together, that they don't move around, etc. The stabilizer stabilizes it and make sure that the design is nice and neat and really, really pretty. And that's what you want when you're doing embroidery. You want this to look really nice and professional, and that's why you make sure that you hoop your items really, really good. So now that that's in there good, you even see the stabilizer from around the collar of the shirt, which is fine. I'm just pulling it down a little bit to make sure that it's completely covering the hoop that's inside of the shirt. Gonna play around with that for a couple seconds, and then we have to make sure that we hoop this tight enough. Now what I did find out is that when it's a sweater, it's a little bit thicker than the t-shirts I've been using, so I had to re-hoop it. And you know those knobs I showed you on the bottom hoop, I had to loosen it up a little bit so that the sweater, it can hold and it wouldn't mess up. Okay, so you want to make sure that for whatever item you're embroidering on, that you have the correct pressure for the hoop. Now it's good. We're gonna go ahead and put that inside of our embroidery machine. So let me go ahead and put it inside of the brackets for the embroidery machine. Now placing the hoop inside of the bracket is very important because you want to make sure that it fits nice and securely inside of there. You want to make sure the U side on the right side slides in there, and then there's a U pointing to the left, that's on the other side. And I can get a close, I can show you a closer look on this at probably a different time. And I want to make sure that embroidering on the back of the shirt. So if you do, it's okay, just re-hoop it, because you do not want the bottom of the shirt to be on top of the little arm of the embroidery machine. Okay, you want to make sure that like that. You see how it's literally open under your shirt? I'm going to show you. You see that arm there where the bobbin goes? You want the bottom of the shirt to be as far away from the thread and needles as possible, okay? We don't want those problems. If you guys saw my first shirt video that I put on here, you saw that. So now we're going to go ahead and get our machine ready. The first thing you want to do is make sure that the design is centered. You see that rectangle? That's where our hoop is. We want to make sure that the design is centered. Now we're going to pick our colors. So we went ahead and clicked on that thread spool, and we're going to pick one color, which is going to be our pink color. And you can color coordinate these numbers if you want, or you could put tape on them. It's several ways you can color coordinate it, but we're going to go ahead and pick our pink color because y'all know I love pink and it's gonna look so cute on there. So let me go ahead and show you that again. We click the thread spool, then we pick 6 because that's what my pink is. I pressed OK, and now I am tracing it. So I'm going to trace it just a few times. I typically go ahead and pull the foot down, so I trace it so I can make sure that it's not going to mess anything up. But that's what we do. We trace it. I trace it once at the bottom with that one right there. See, I trace it, and then you see how now I'm pulling the foot down, and then I'm going to trace it again with that traced heart. So you want to make sure that everything is all set and that you don't want to break your needle or anything. So you want to make sure you trace it twice just to make sure that you don't break anything. You see that heart right there? It's asking me if I'm going in embroidery mode. I said yes. I put that footstool down, and I'm just making sure that the design is going to be in the spot that I want it to be. That is extremely important. So I actually traced it a couple times because at first I didn't like how I was doing it. Once I made sure that it was correct, I went ahead and pressed that green button for start, and baby, it was on and popping. I had no issues. Everything was lined up great. You see that? So it did not hit the edges. Everything was literally perfect, and I had no issues. So now I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward it so you can see it do what it does. However, you will see my other phone come in front of it a little bit because I was doing some TikToks too. So excuse that. But this was amazing, and I do have to shout out my girl Sharon. Make sure that you follow her on her YouTube, Sewing and Crafting with Sharon, as well as her group, and she digitized this, and she's just amazing. So yeah, I'll just let you watch this a little while, and then I'll come back to you in a minute. I do have to say, when I first started the machine, the speed was on 450, and I had to up it to 750 because it was going a little bit too slow. So please make sure you're paying attention to your speed. Okay, y'all, so I had already started pulling the hoop off. I said, press play. So I went ahead, took the top of the hoop off, and this the part that you want to look how good that came out, baby. Yes, come through. The ChonitaNicole experience. It's so cute. But this is how you make sure that you embroidered it correctly. You look at the back, and then you look at the bobbin, which is the white color, and then you make sure that it's right. And that bobbin, It's right, y'all. It looks so good. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So now we're going to go ahead, because it's cutaway, we want to cut away the stabilizer. You want to make sure that, well, what I'm doing is I'm making sure that I can use some of that later if I'm using a smaller hoop and a smaller item. So for Maddie, I could probably use a couple of these if I'm doing logos or patches or something like that. Well, patches use tearaway, but you get the point. If it's something smaller, you want to use it. Now, because this is, it's so soft, y'all. This is from Five Below, but it's so soft and it's a little bit thicker. But you want to, at least I want to make sure that my stabilizer is cut off kind of cute, because sometimes you might be able to see the stabilizer through the shirt. You won't with this one, but if you were, you don't want the stabilizer to be jagged and janky and messed up. So I try to cut mine off nice and cute and neat, and I'm just looking at that bobbin. Yes, sir. Ooh, I'm so excited. I am loving this embroidery journey. Ricoma, thank you guys so much for everything. I am loving this. So anywho, I flipped that thing inside out, and baby, take a look. The ChonitaNicole experience. Stop playing. Yes, it was centered. Everything looked so good. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy with it. So yeah, look at it. Thumbs up. Yes, sir. We did that. So yes. So y'all can import. We about to import everything. You understand me? So I'm just gonna let you just take a look at it again, and then chat with me real quick. That's a wrap. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have not already, please join our Facebook group, Queen Dreamer. We love it over there. If you have any questions, comments, or concern, holla at your girl. So follow me on TikTok. Do Dream One is the handle. Instagram, Do Dream One is the handle. Do Dream One Facebook page. Join Queen Dreamers, our Facebook group. And thank y'all so much for the support, the kind words. I love y'all. Did y'all know that? I think y'all knew that. Anywho, y'all be safe out there. Here. Bye. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.